this is a progression, or at least the basic part of the progression, the first part of the progression of getting that whole body extension all the way up through the crown of your head and through the chest, the bib area. So we're gonna start with our A-frame stretch, so kind of arms out like this, so it's like a capital A here. Hips back to the wall, kind of rolling back in there, maybe bend the knees a little bit. My feet are out a little bit, you probably can't see it in frame there, but they're out a little from the wall so I can wedge myself against it. I want my lower ribs pressing back, not necessarily touching the wall, but anchoring. So that way when I lift my chest, I don't pull myself out from the wall from my lower 2/3 of my body. So basically the visible bra line here under the pectoral region, you want to keep those lower ribs kind of anchored back as well as the hips. So connect those to the hips, the heels, to the ground, and make sure you can feel that pressure through your heels too in your engagement of your glutes and core. So the butts and guts muscles anchoring there, and then lifting, opening the chest. So we lift up. This is thoracic extension from the upper back, and then across this way to bring those shoulder blades back. So from there I can bring my hands up and out, almost like a conductor, musical conductor, and a crescendo, kind of raising up here, but raising through my core, glutes to core, up through my upper body, and opening up that chest and around the neck through that bib area. So as I'm anchoring here with my hands and shoulder blades back, I can shift ground through my heel on this side and lift it open all the way up through my chest and my neck, and then I can shift here. Now I'm pulling away from the wall a little bit on that back side so that I can better turn my body. So the progression of this is going to be to actually engage and utilize up into the shoulder. So if you have shoulder issues, this can be beneficial, but you have to be careful that you're not overstressing, overloading, especially vulnerable areas like the rotator cuff. So I'm going to start off with the assistance from this cane here. You can use a dowel, a broom handle, whatever you have. Even something other than that. I've used like a foam cushion that's more firm that you can keep tension between, or a cardboard box might even work, or a like the wrapping, gift wrapping paper tube, as long as it's stable enough that you can do that, or even a pool noodle if it's sturdy enough. So you're gonna kind of get it like this. I like to sandwich it between my hands like this so I can get a direct flow, and I can also simulate holding, lifting, carrying, which is very functional. So I'm gonna shift over to this side. I'm gonna anchor that hip, those ribs back towards the wall, lift and open that chest. I'm gonna try to find the wall with my elbow as I lift out like this. It's like a chicken wing motion. Press back. I'm trying to get my deltoids here, specifically the one in the back here that's toward the rotator cuff. Press there and then guide with that. I'm almost, like a pitcher winding up the throw of the ball. It's like a reverse arm wrestle motion, but I'm pressing myself into that wall through my whole body and down on my butt and my heel as I lift up to that chest and pull back, and I can turn my head and look. So it's kind of like this. And when I get comfortable with that, I can actually start in that kind of anchored position, step out to the side, anchor, lift, flow through. The goal is to make this as simple as possible. So that was a lot of details, but if you get a feel for it, it's all one flow. Then I'm using that wall as a guide. I can come back, reset, get my posture, step out the other way, go in the other direction. So I can go back and forth, and eventually I can lose the cane, and I can go like invisible cane, or I can even go opposite and stretch open more from my chest here as I anchor back with that other arm anchoring me, even though it's not pushing anything. And then I can come away from the wall, either with or without the stick. Here, or just side to side. And it ties in with a lot of the other things that we might be doing in session, or that you might be practicing at home. So that's the goal, is just to plug that in through your whole body so you can use your arms with your legs through your core, using your glutes and everything else, and protecting those shoulders and the rotator cuff specifically.